What's up, guys? Godz back with another video. In this video, we're going to be doing the Nightfall this week. The Nightfall this week is Sepiks Perfected, which is the first strike you ever do in Destiny, but it's the remade version with the splicers and things like that. Overall, this is not a bad Nightfall. I actually had a really good time playing it. Luckily, there's no burns this week, so you can kind of play with whatever you want, and we'll kind of talk about some of the guns, supers, sections in the Nightfall, how to best handle them, and what all to do. First, let's talk about the mods. The first mod is Epic. As always, we have it each week. It just means there's more enemies, more shields, and the enemies are more aggressive. Next is Berserk, which means that enemies won't flinch even if you have a really high impact weapon that normally staggers enemies. You won't be able to do that here. So if an ad is doing a lot of damage to you, you're not going to be able to get them to stop unless you get a shield or get behind something or just get away from them. Next is Small Arms, which means your primary does bonus damage, and we'll get into later with the weapons about what may be the best weapon for you to use. Next is Match Game, which just means you have to match the element on your weapon with the element of the shield of the enemy you're trying to kill. So it's good to coordinate different elemental weapons for your secondary and your heavy and your different teammates' weapons as well, and kind of call out where people's shields are. Next is Airborne. This one, unlike last week where we had Grounded, this one lets you do bonus damage in the air. So when you're shooting rockets, throwing grenades, try to jump in the air before they blow up to get that bonus damage in. Moving on, what weapon should you use? The only weapon I recommend using this week is the Outbreak Prime. I'll have it on screen. Just because it's the only primary that has kind of a Gallahorn effect, I'd say. The one perk that it does have, as you see right over here, it lets you, if you get enough precision headshots in, it spawns a Siva Nanite Swarm. But not only that, it does bonus damage to Fallen. And there's a lot of Fallen in this strike. So I think that's another thing that helps too. So it's kind of just a bonus on top of a bonus. Especially with the Small Arms. So you're doing a lot of damage with this. Now, if you don't have this gun, any high impact special or primary is going to be great. Anything that you're really good with, and even then, if you've got a legendary you'd prefer to use in the primary spot, then you can just use an exotic somewhere else. As far as secondaries and heavies go, I'll have another picture up here. The only thing that I would recommend is just something of a different element from each other. So right here, I've got two different elements for my special and my heavy. I would recommend Arc and Void more than Solar in this Nightfall, just because there's not a lot of enemies that have Solar shields. I can only think of one, and that's the Wizards, so it'd be good to have at least one teammate with something Solar, if not grenades and things like that, that you can use to take out the bad guys. Moving on from weapons, which supers should you use? I'm just going to have a few clips in the background of the supers that I used. It really doesn't matter this week. Use whatever you like. I'd say not to use a Blade Dancer because you'll probably die pretty quick. But everything else is pretty much fair game. A bubble is highly recommended for the boss. But other than that, really, it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry this week about any burns or anything like that. So you can kind of use whatever you like. It just depends on what your team, makeup is. If you've got a Warlock, a Titan, and a Hunter, yeah, you might want to use Tether, Bubble, and Radiance or Stormcaller. If you have all Hunters, maybe 2 golden guns and a Tether. All Titans, maybe some hammers and a bubble. It's whatever your team makeup is and whatever you feel. Not really that big of a, what's the word? It's not really that big of a deal what you use for supers this week. But for the boss battle, I would say having bubbles is really good just because you can have constant protection. Moving on to the different sections. The first section I call the laser door. This is where you have to defend, your ghost from getting the laser field down. From the waves of ads. This room is not really that bad. Just, kind of stay up there on the rafters or right there around that little area where your ghost is. Watch out. Some enemies will spawn behind you. But other than that, just take out the enemies as they come out. It's really not that bad. They don't really come out as a huge wave until the third wave. Then you have a bunch of splicers and hive come out. And that's where the solar shielded wizards are. So just make sure whoever it is on your team, if it's you or another teammate that has the solar stuff ready, that's when they really bring it out. Because that's when I think 3 wizards come out. And they can really do a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. Other than that, just watch out for the Siva captains. They have void shields. So that was my job when I did it with my team, is I had a void heavy on, and I would take all the void shields down as we went through. But once you finish that, you'll cut through the next room, kill a few ads, and come out to what I call the tank area. This is where a big Siva, splicer walker is. Right there in front of the splicer walker, down the hill from it, is a captain with a void shield that you can take down, as well as when you kill the tank, there will be 2 yellow bar captains with swords that come out from the door behind the walker that have void shields as well. So just keep that in mind as you're trying to plan things out. There is another version where you will have ogres and wizards out there. I didn't experience one of those for myself today, but sometimes that can happen, and for those cases you'll have a lot more solar shields that come out. But you'll still have those captains pop up at the end once you kill whatever is out there, whether it be walker or ogre. But once you kill everything out there, push through the door, go up to the boss area, and you'll fight Sepiks Perfected. Basically the way this works is, the mechanic is you have to kill one of the captains, pick up their scorch cannon, whether it be arc, solar, or void, and you have to take his shield down. So basically the first one that's going to come up is going to be arc. So, have somebody ready with something arc to shoot him and kill the captains. There's going to be 1 yellow bar and 1 red bar. Kill the yellow bar quickly, because he will take you out, just because there's Berserk on this week for the mod, and he will not flinch whatsoever. He's just going to keep hitting you as quick as he can. And if you let them get together, it just gets worse. Bubbles here, as well as Stormcaller and Tethers, are really good. Once you take down his shield with these arc, the next one's going to be solar. So have somebody ready with solar to take those captains out. Then you're going to shoot him with that scorch cannon. And then for the last round, you're going to have void captains come in with their void cannons. You're going to take those out and shoot his shield down for the final time, kill him, and then get your loot. And that is where I'll cut this voiceover off, and I'll turn it over to the gameplay. I'm going to let you see all 3 different boss battles and how I took them with each character. I don't have any game chat this week, so I apologize for that. And for some reason, my voice is kind of low on the first run, I think. So just, watch it, see how I handle both, or all 3 of the runs with my characters, and then I'll have the loot at the end. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Sepiks to run this time.
Marking down.
exotic.
Splicer's next big play. Present a god for all to worship. Then control the flow of ether to control the house.
Alright, let's see what we get.
Factor us into the plan.
Oh, hey, look at that cloak of
Any wrench we can throw in their
Atropos
works
or
is a
something.
good thing. And Guardian, you make one hell of
Cool.
a wrench.
Let's see what else we get. Oh, we got the Devil's Dawn. 400, sweet. I've already got a ton of those, though. Let's see what we get out of these goodies. Chest. Shotgun. Another chest. Take a look at those in a second. See what all we get. Yay, 3 of coins. Alright. Alright guys, let's go see what all we got. I think we got 2 chest guys and a shotgun. I'm gonna let you know if let y'all let me know if the shotgun's good or not. Alright, I got intellect strength 77, 79. Alright, this is a better thing. You know, I'm starting to like this new exaltation gear, I guess. Delete this one. I don't use hand cannons. This auto rifle, I'd rather use auto rifle. Let's see, we got also this shotgun here. Let's see what the range is not very high. Do we got any range perks? Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 range perks. But honestly, this does not do anything to my last ditch though. But I'm gonna hold on to it. Y'all let me know here, and then y'all tell me what you think about this as well. Oh, we got armor piercing. Oh, we got an exotic, but I'm gonna save that for a big exotic opening video. Alright guys, let's move over to the next character. Okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot we got this cloak of Atropos. That's pretty cool looking. I like it. I'm gonna hold on to it. Yeah, it's real sexy. Alright. Oh no. I didn't get to the door in time. It'll bring me in a second. Yeah, here I come.
Halfway through, but we've got major hive reinforcements inbound. Good luck.
Okay. There he is. Raise up. I got enough ammo for the last captain. Alright.
Nowhere for Sepiks to run this time.
Uh-oh. He's almost dead though.
Sepiks was the Splicer's next big play. Present a god for all to worship. Then control the flow of ether to control the house.
I guess they
see what
didn't
we get.
factor us into the plan.
Any wrench we can throw
Mark
in
of
their
the
works
Chosen.
is a good thing. And Guardian, you make one hell of a wrench.
Nah, I like the mark of the Nexus better. Well, I don't know if it's a Sepiks mark, but I just got one. It's not very good looking. All right. All right, I'm switching over to Warlock. Cabal. All right, let's see. Let's open it up. Akama's Razor. I'll let y'all tell me if it's any good or not. Okay, so we got Cascade. Okay. Knee pads. Reinforced barrel. Ooh, horrible stability though. Final round. Huh, yeah, y'all let me know if that's any good or not. Should I keep it for PvP? Alright, let me switch over and we'll do the last run.
God is nothing but metal and tech.
Sepiks perfect.
Every time I hear Shiro's voice, it reminds me how much I miss Cade. Alright, we ain't got no bubbles this time. I'll grab that other one. She'll get it before me. Alright. Alright, it's down. Okay.
Nowhere for Sepiks to run this time.
taking the shield down when we go. Yeah. Frame rate gone.
Sepiks was the Splicer's next big play. Present a god for all to worship. Then control the flow of ether to control the house.
I guess they didn't factor us into the plan.
Any wrench we can throw in their works is a good thing. And Guardian, you make one hell of a wrench.
I got a 400 blue artifact. Yeah, I got that too. Teacup Tempest. Nope, me neither. Yep. Yeah. Yay, strange coins. Alright guys, thank you very much. Alright guys, we got, let's see. We got a bunch of stuff. We got 3 snipers. They're all the same though, so I don't really have to worry about looking at those. I already showed you both of these, so you can tell me in the comments below whether you like them or not. Should I keep them? This is the new one, Teacup Tempest, Relentless Tracker, Feeding Frenzy, Hand-Loaded, High Caliber Rounds. Ooh, that might be pretty good. And Rangefinder. So let me know if I should keep this or not. I'm not a huge sidearm fan, but I can always switch it up. Let's see, we also, for other gear we got this Vanguard shell last round. We just got some strange coins. We got some 3 coins a minute ago. We got some gear on our hunter. But other than that, we did not get the icebreaker quest, which kind of makes me kind of mad, just because I've seen people with it all day that have it, and, you know, I feel like I should already be able to have it just because I have the year 1 version. So that kind of makes me a little ill. But other than that, it was pretty good, successful runs. They weren't that hard. I hope this has been educational for you. I hope you have just as easy as the time as I have. But please leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel out. Comment below, should I keep these weapons I showed you? Subscribe for more Destiny content, and I will see you guys in the next video.